So within recent years, anime has started becoming very popular, which I am very, very happy about. Because if you were a fan of anime before 2021 or 2022, the way you would be judged for liking anime is the same way that people would judge you for being a grand masturbator. That's a real thing, by the way. Search up Jerkmate Ranked. But for some reason, there are still people out there who still think of anime as something made for the gooners of this world, which they're not really wrong about, since there's animes like High School DxD and Fire Force. Fire Force is honestly peak fiction if you can get past the ridiculous amount of fan service. Now, if you watch my other videos, you can already tell that this is not going to be one of my regular dissecting fights/series videos. Instead, I am actually here to give a guide to the people that want to start watching anime but don't know where to begin. And to be honest, I don't blame you if you don't know where to begin, because there are so many animes out there right now, and I don't think you would really want to watch any of the goon animes. So this video is a starter guide to watching anime, so let's not waste time with it and roll into the video. Play the damn music! Alright, so the first anime we have on the list is Death Note. Now, to my anime watchers, this is the most obvious anime to suggest to first-time anime watchers. With 37 episodes, it is one of the best animes to start off with, since it's not an anime like One Piece. If you really wanted to, you could finish this anime in less than a week. Now, the reason why Death Note is a good starter anime is because it hooks you in straight from the first episode. I'll try and say this without spoiling it, but you get introduced to the main characters almost instantly. Like, there is a reason why it's in a lot of people's top 5 greatest animes of all time. My personal rating for Death Note is a 9.1 out of 10. Now, I really would like to grade the anime higher, but the only reason that I don't have it at a 10 is because of a certain character that I hate so much. He appears towards the end of the series, and honestly, I can't even fucking lie anymore. That nigga's so jarring, bro. I hate him so much. If you've watched the show, I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about, bro. If you're a fan of detective shows like Supernatural, CSI, Lucifer, Dexter, and Law & Order, then this is a must-watch if you want to start getting into anime. The next anime up on the list is Mob Psycho 100. This is also another 37 episode anime, and honestly, it's worth the watch. Like, when I first watched it, I thought it wasn't gonna be shit. But to be honest, I started watching it properly and whoo! Chef's kiss, bro. This shit is amazing. If you're a fan of psychic powers like Scarlet Witch or Professor X, then this is definitely the anime for you. There are so many twists that you would not expect, and the story is amazing. All of the fights in this anime are very creative as well, since it was animated by Studio Bones. Now, in the anime community, people have a very mixed opinion on the studio's quality of animation, since they're known for making some of the most dark animes basically look like puppy playtime. But when they're in the kitchen cooking, you can guarantee that you'll get served up some of the best animation you'll ever see in anime. I guarantee it. My personal rating for this anime is an 8.7 out of 10, since most of the anime is really good, but the ending is low-key a bit lackluster. Oh, and season 2 episode 4 is genuinely some of the best writing I have ever seen in a TV show. I honestly think you should watch the series for that episode alone. Alright, so the next anime coming up on the list is Attack on Titan. Now, I know that you've most likely been suggested this anime for time and time, and if you haven't watched it, let me tell you this, yeah, you are missing out on some of the best fiction in all of history. Like, honestly, Attack on Titan has some of the best writing, storytelling, foreshadowing, and animation in all of fiction, bro. I'm telling you this right now. There is a reason why it's labeled as the top anime of all time. The anime has 94 episodes, so it's a little bit longer, but I'm telling you, it is definitely worth the watch. I don't know if I can say much about the show without spoiling it, but the way the show hooks you in from episode 1 is crazy. I don't know how else to prove to you that this is one of the best TV shows ever without you watching it. The story is actually so crazy that it's practically on par with The Hobbit and Harry Potter. Actually, nah, fuck that. It's 10 times better than Harry Potter and The Hobbit. My personal rating for this anime is a 9.9 out of 10. I would go as far as to say it's a 10 out of 10 anime. The only gripe I have with the show is that the ending is so jarring. I'm not gonna spoil anything because I really want you lot to watch this anime, but to those who know about it, they will understand why I have that gripe. Also, a lot of people say that Attack on Titan is the first anime that you should watch, but I would honestly say that it's one of the worst first animes to watch. Now, I already know that you keyboard warriors are getting your pitchforks out, but please let me explain what I mean when I say that. Attack on Titan, it's a peak TV show, don't get me wrong, but I think that it's too peak. And what I mean by that is that if somebody was to watch that as their first anime, every other anime would just seem so lackluster to them, since a lot of animes don't have the same storytelling, foreshadowing, etc. exactly like Attack on Titan. It's like if you was to eat the best burger in the world as your first burger. Your taste buds would love it so much that if you tried any other burger, it wouldn't really taste as good since you've already spoiled yourself with the best burger in the world. You're basically giving someone a Michelin star dish and then giving them McDonald's after. So the next anime up on this list is Prison School. Now, if you're a fan of anything comedy related like most Adam Sandler films or even some of Tyler Perry films, this is the anime for you. Now, I will say that this show has a lot of fan service. Like, it has more fan service than Fire Force, which is saying something. But this anime is so ridiculously funny that the fan service doesn't actually matter. The 12-episode anime is about these boys that go to an all-girls school and they end up doing something against the school rules. So they get put into the school's prison, hence the name Prison School. My personal rating is a 9.1 out of 10. I've only deducted points because of the ludicrous amount of fan service, but if you can get past that, then you will understand that this is definitely one of the best comedy animes out there right now. Because a lot of other comedy animes just aren't that funny. Like, humor is obviously subjective, but I would rather watch Prison School over the Netflix Psyche K series. Also, speaking of comedy, the next anime coming up on the list is One Punch Man. Now, if you're a fan of comedy, action, and seriousness, then this anime will have you covered. This is also made by the same nigga that made Mob Psycho 100, so this is going to be the perfect anime for you if you'd like that one. The main premise of this show is that the main character Saitama is quite literally unbeatable, aka he's a gag character. At least in his own universe, because I guarantee that he would not survive in the Dragon Ball universe, bro. Argue with the wall with that opinion, by the way. Now, a lot of shows with gag characters don't really work, because if the character is unbeatable, then it's pretty hard to try and nerf the character to be grounded. But the reason that it works in One Punch Man is because the show doesn't take itself that seriously, not unless it's something that Saitama really loves is threatened. If anyone wants to make a TV show or a movie with gag characters, then One Punch Man is definitely the inspiration that you need. My personal rating for this show is a 10 out of 10, since it's one of the first animes that I've ever watched. And I don't really have any gripes with it. Now, if I could, I would deduct the show based off the fact that Season 3 hasn't come out yet, because Season 2 released back in 2016. It's been damn near 10 years since we've had Saitama on the screen. But since that's not how I rate these things, I'm gonna stick to my regular rating. This show has an amazing story and some of the best fights in anime you'll ever see. This is a must-watch if you love anything to do with superheroes as well, because pretty much everyone in the show is a superhero. Now, the last anime on this list is for the people that want an anime that has comedy but also takes itself seriously, and that anime is Chainsaw Man. Now, there is a lot of things that I could say about Chainsaw Man, because I love this anime so much. This is an anime that's made for the people that love stuff like Deadpool, The Boys, or even the R-rated X-Men films. This show has the perfect balance of comedy, action, and dark horror. The story, while questionable, is fucking amazing. Like, when the show first came out, me and my friends were all hooked just on the first episode. Nearly all of the action in the show is amazing, especially the hotel episode, bro. Like, oh my god. This show is so fucking amazing, I genuinely don't know how much more I could glaze it. It's like a mix of Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Prison School. And it's animated by MAPPA, the same studio that animated Attack on Titan Season 4 and Jujutsu Kaisen, which is known for its god-tier animation. So far it's only on 12 episodes, and it does end on a cliffhanger, but if you watch it and you really love the anime, then you will definitely love the manga, bro. Tap in. My personal rating is an 8.9 out of 10, since there is one scene that made me not really want to eat my food. But other than that, you will love this anime if you like action comedies. And that's pretty much all the best star animes on this list. Yeah, my bad that the video was so short and it's not like my regular fucking fighting videos, but I wanted to try something different, and I also wanted to solve the anime problem right now, because people are still under the fucking mindset that anime is either just for kids or the fucking gooners, bro. To all my anime watchers, let me know what animes you would suggest in the comments down below, because I really want to see what other animes you would suggest for people to watch. But anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to follow my socials. Links are down below in the description. And until next time, I'm gonna catch you lot in a bit. Peace. I forgot to add this, but honorable mentions go to Psyche K, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Naruto, Demon Slayer, and any Studio Ghibli movie. Alright, now I'll actually catch you lot in a bit. Peace. Aye.
Ayy, I walk around like that nigga. Finger on the trigger. If a nigga want some smoke, I let this chopper eat his liver. I came with the 38, I'm leaving with a body. If he try me doing sloppy, shooting out the big body. I walk around like that nigga. Finger on the trigger. If a nigga want some smoke, I let this chopper eat his liver. I came with the 38, I'm leaving with a body. If he try me doing sloppy, shooting out the big body. Ayy, pop out on a pussy. Nigga, what the fuck up?